Hi everyone, it's Obi Abuchi here with the Revolutionise Your Mental Game tip of the week. This week's tip is all about getting perspective. I remember coming across a story of a guy many years ago, and this guy was called Mullah Nasruddin. And Mullah was at home, there'd been a power failure, the lights were out, and he'd lost his keys. And he was groping around in the dark, trying to find his keys. He couldn't find them, and he noticed that there was a light outside, and so he goes outside under the lamp, gets down on his knees, and continues looking for his keys. A friend of his wanders over and says, "Hey, Mullah, what's going on?" And Mullah says, "I'm trying to find my keys." And the friend, being a good friend, gets down on his knees and helps Mullah with the search. After a while, he says to Mullah, "Do you remember where exactly you dropped your keys?" And Mullah said, "I actually dropped my keys indoors." His friend is shocked and says, "Then why on earth are you looking for your keys outside?" And Mullah says, "Well, this is where the light was." You know, what's so interesting is, as leaders, we face challenges and difficulties and pressures of all kinds, and we're often having to react to those pressures and deal with those. And very often we look outside of ourselves where it's easy rather than looking inside. And one of the ways that we need to address these challenges is to get perspective. And I love the fact that Mullah's friend asked a question that helped get some perspective on the situation. Often the answer isn't outside, where it's easy and where all of the externals can be addressed, but often the answer to the challenges that we are facing is on the inside. So what about you this week? What are some challenges that you need to address? And how can you, just like Mullah's friend, ask yourself some different questions this week that will help you get perspective? You might need to ask yourself, how do I need to look at this situation differently? What internal resources do I need to draw on? Where do I need to grow? How do I need to change the way that I am looking at this situation in order to get perspective and really get to the heart of the issue? So this week's tip is get perspective. And remember that if you want to be a courageous, purposeful, and resilient leader, it starts from the inside out. Have a great week.